Why's my focus all out of whack? There we go. Okay, so I have had the AC running for a full day in the garage. I have no insulation. I have done nothing to try to keep AC in other than closing the doors. So this is basically like worst case scenario. It got up to 92 degrees Fahrenheit today, super high humidity, super hot outside, and I had all 1.1 gigahash up and running of my farm. Now the floor is currently 84.9, so we'll say 85 degrees Fahrenheit, and the ceiling up in the top middle is 93.9. We'll call that 94. So there's actually a 10-degree difference from the floor to the ceiling. Let's see what my desk is. My desk is 89, so it's about 90 degrees Fahrenheit in here right now. So it's a little cooler than outside. I wish I had a way to check humidity, because the only thing I do notice, it feels cooler in here, but it feels cooler than just a couple degrees. So I think humidity, the AC unit pulling humidity out of the air, is helping out more than I originally had thought. So this is worst case scenario. I have my first layer of radiant barrier and insulation coming tomorrow, so I'll be putting that up, and I'm gonna see how better it gets. And then later on, I will be walling in all these rigs, and those are going to be recirculating outside air. So none of those rigs will be in heating or cooling anything inside here. People were asking about that. So yeah, other than that though, it is pretty bearable, because I can point the AC vent down and it blows right on me. And this is my computer setup right here, so I can actually still use the garage even when it's 90 degrees in here, because it's not 90 degrees right here in front of the AC vent. So pretty pumped up about that. So yeah, well, I did want to show you guys my current setup, so I'll just do a quick overview on that. This is just kind of an update video. I still have a ton of cleaning and stuff to go through. So we got two 1660s, 3070, 3060 Ti, 6 1660 Supers, 4 1660 Supers. By the way, those were Supers also. Up here are RX 5700s. Down here we have a 5700 XT, a 1660 Super, 1660 Ti, 1066 gig, 1066 gig, 1660 Super maybe, P106 6 gig, and a 1070 Ti. And that is currently my little baby farm. So I'm trying to grow it out. I have another 6-card rig here. I can add 2 more cards there and 2 more cards down there, and then I have empty shelf, and all that's going to be boxed in. And then I'm probably going to put another shelf right here, because I'm going to carry my closet over and then wall it in right there, so I'll have another whole shelf to fill up. We're trying to pump these numbers up, ladies and gentlemen. So let me go log in on the computer and show you what that's making per day. All right, and so we're back on the computer. What's up? Let's jump on over here to Ethermine and see what it's actually generating. So no smoke and mirrors here. If you're new to the channel, I like actually showing what everything's doing, how I did it, where I did it, all that kind of stuff. So just stick around, and yeah, just so you 1.1 gigahash. We are estimated earning $79.37 daily, or in Ethereum, that is 0.025 Ethereum per day on 1.1 gigahash. That's my current average and reported, so not bad there. My stale shares are 3 out of 937. Apparently that's 0%, or it rounds down maybe, or not enough to actually make a percent. These are the rigs that I have up and running, so not a lot, but we're getting there. I come from humble beginnings. I started mining years and years ago. I originally started on 1060s. I grew up, had maybe about a gigahash, then sold back down to a couple hundred megahash, and now I'm slowly building back up. So it's been a long, slow process, but we're getting there. So thanks for watching, guys. By the way, I will have more garage content coming here soon, so just stick around. Stay a while. If you're not subscribed, maybe give it a little subscribe. If you don't want to, that's cool too. You know, do all that thing. All right, guys, later. Well, I got a knock on the door this morning, and they are finally replacing the transformer. The only issue with that, though, is that they have to cut off my power to change the transformer. I was like, how long is it going to be off? He said, hopefully only like 2 to 4 hours. And I'm like, ooh, what does hopefully mean? He's like, well, sometimes, depending on how the wiring is inside the box, it can take longer to reconnect it. And I'm just like, oh man, that doesn't sound great. But I guess I'm at the mercy of getting it changed, because I have to get it changed. So that is a thing. Yeah, it's kind of bittersweet, because like I just got my rigs up and running, and now they're going to be down for, I don't know, what's 4 hours out of a day. Like, that's not a quarter of a day, you know, maybe an eighth of a day. So I'll lose a little bit, but the bug just flew in my mouth. Oh man, that was nasty. But hey, small sacrifice to pay to have some good, reliable, steady power. I'm going to work anyway, but I know daggone Hive's going to be yelling at me here in a second. So yeah, I'll check back in later, guys. Check it out, guys. Let me turn my AC down a little bit. There's the new transformer. We're going to crane it in. I guess it's pretty heavy. Them boys don't want to be lifting that thing. I'm just doing a little bit of people watching. Yeah, look at that. Look at that juicy goodness right there. Supply me all the power. I need all of it. Oh, goodness. Alright, I can't be the only one. Does anybody else feel compelled to like rush home? Maybe even leave work early if like a majority of your rigs go offline? Like, you gotta get them back up online. Me too. Well, anyway, I got back home. They got the new freshness in here. So we got a big old transformer box now, and it's clean. This one's not leaking oil. I already ran back to my building and turned the miners back online, but I figure, you know what, hey, y'all can come with me and check out some of my new organization and what we got cooking up for the next little bit. So let's go.